Hello everyone, my name is Aftab Mandal. In today's video, I am going to talk about different types of loops in Java. Sometimes we need a set of instructions to be repeated over and over again. For example, if we want to print hello world 5 times, or let's say we want multiplication of a particular number n number of times. So we can repeat the same line again and again, but what if there are thousands of lines? It is practically impossible to write the code number of times. But Java is here to help us. It has a feature that can execute this code within 3 lines. It is called as loop statements. So Java provides 3 types of loop statements. They are known as for loop, do loop, and do while loop. We will talk about them in brief. So a loop consists of 3 parts: initialization, condition, and the third one will be update. Update, like it can be anything, like increment, decrement, or you can say anything. So it contains 3 parts. So our first type is for loop. So the syntax of for loop is like we will first use the for keyword, and then it will be followed by the parenthesis inside, in which it has the initialization part and then the condition, and finally it will have an update, and then we will write our code in the curly braces. So a for loop is used when our repetition is for a specific number of time. Moving forward to the next type, that is do loop. The syntax of this is the first we will write the initialization, then we will use our keyword do, then there will be the condition and followed by our code. The third one is do while loop. So the do while loop is first we will use the initialization, the syntax, and then we will use the keyword do, inside which it will have the condition and our code. No, the condition will be with the while. Then we will use the while keyword and it will be followed with the condition. So the difference between the do loop and do while loop is that the do loop will check the condition and then it will execute the code. But in do while, it will first execute the code and then it will check the condition. They are kind of similar, but there is a little difference that we need to know. Then if we talk about there are another important aspects of these statement, that is break statement and continue statement. These two terms are very often used with the loops. So we have break statement. If we use break statement in any loops, it will directly break the code irrespective of our code is true or false. It will directly take you out of the code and it will move forward. Meanwhile, in continue statement, if we use the keyword continue, it will skip that part of that code and it will skip to the next iteration. So in short, break directly breaks your code and continue will skip that particular part. So that's all from my side, and we covered all the topics in loops. This is Aftab Mandal signing off.